tonight we have one hell of a show. Bakersfield, California, are you ready? Yeah! Let's do this. Welcome to Bakersfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Best of the West Ignition. I'm Matthew Sparks, the Sinn to the ring for Davey Dangerously. Here comes Royce Isaacs to the ring, the very arrogant Royce Isaacs out of Denver, Colorado, now making his home in Los Angeles, California. Royce Isaacs is here on the West Coast to make an impact and to, quite frankly, just piss some people off. Royce Isaacs does not care if you like him. He is a brash, arrogant man, and now look at just pushing referee Nuck Johnson out of the way. The crowd here in Bakersfield not too appreciative of Royce Isaacs. Of course, it looks like he's got something to say. Let's listen to Royce right now.
My name is Royce I.S.
Don't forget that dollar sign.
No one cares.
One look at me, and you know I'm at best in the West, because I am the best in the West. Look at me, I am the best looking, I am in the best shape, I'm the most runner, I am the most ladies, I'm the most humble, and most importantly, I am the best wrestler you've ever seen in your life. You're welcome. So Vintage Ryan, Chum, I want you to remember one thing. Just because you're close to the best in proximity doesn't mean you're close to the best in ability.
Royce Isaacs saying he's the best in the West. He's going to have to try to prove it tonight against a very tough opponent in Vintage Dragon.
And his opponent from Rayne, weighing at 170 pounds, Vintage Dragon.
And here comes the high-flying veteran, Vintage Dragon, to the ring. Vintage Dragon, a crowd favorite here at Best of the West, looking to bounce back after a loss his last time out here. But he's got the fans' approval here at Bakersfield, at the historic Bakersfield Dome. Vintage Dragon wearing that mask to the ring. Once the bell rings, he will take the mask off. But still showing that lucha pride here. And there it goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined at ringside tonight by Davey Dangerously. We just did the ring announcing. Davey, welcome to the announce table.
Hey, thanks for having me. Pulling double duty tonight right here in the historic Bakersfield Dome.
Well, Davey, I know this is your first time at the Bakersfield Dome. What do you think of this venue?
I think it's an awesome venue for Best of the West. Glad to make the debut here, and I'm excited to see Royce Isaac take on Vintage Dragon.
Well, Royce Isaacs, definitely the bigger man here, has more power than Vintage Dragon. Vintage Dragon, though, the faster competitor. And the bell rings. Nuck Johnson in control of this matchup. We're underway.
Royce Isaacs is a cocky individual, pushing the referee when he was in the ring with him. Even Nuck turned to me and said, "What is this guy's problem?"
Royce Isaacs does not care what anybody thinks of him. Very arrogant individual, and a collar elbow tie-up, goes behind, trying to go for a hammerlock, and does. Pushes him back out into a headlock. Snug headlock from Isaacs.
Isaac's just did a tour of Japan for Noah, I believe. He was there for 2-3 weeks, and he made a strong case in Japan.
Royce Isaacs, the world traveler, and look at that cartwheel out of it from Vintage Dragon, a world traveler of his own, traveling all over the West Coast. Not a slouch in there with Isaacs. Oh, look at that drop hold, almost a trip there. Royce Isaacs now just trying to tie up Vintage Dragon in the middle of the ring. Dragon spinning out of it back into a front face lock of his own. Great back and forth technical wrestling here, chain wrestling from both these men. Royce Isaacs showing off that wrestling ability that he learned over in Japan from Pro Wrestling Noah.
This is going to be a definitely back and forth competition between these two guys, both well versed, different styles of wrestling. As you see the
wait, cover one, no, not a cover, rolls him back out of it. Whipping off Isaacs, reverses Vintage Dragon to the ropes, coming off, and a beautiful jumping head scissors.
There we go.
Vintage Dragon picking up the pace now, coming off, missing Royce Isaacs, who pulls his leg out from under him, and down goes Vintage Dragon.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Vintage Dragon all over the back of his head there. Not asking if he wants to give it up. He's not gonna give it up that easily. Oh, look at that, nipping up as Royce Isaacs was hot dogging to the crowd.
Never take your eye off your opponent.
Vintage Dragon coming off, up and over. Oh my God, going for a sunset flip on the outside here. And Isaacs saving his life.
That could have been ugly.
Pushing off Vintage Dragon as Isaacs back in control. Now right down the apron and tries to kick him, but Vintage Dragon catches it. Oh! And whips his leg out. Face first goes Isaacs, right in that beautiful face, Davey.
And as you know, that is the hardest part of the ring, that ring apron. Let's see what he can do.
Taking the advantage now is Vintage Dragon, the crowd favorite. Going to cover 1, 2, and only 2. Almost got him there. Royce Isaacs is in La La Land.
See what the Vintage Dragon has up his sleeve right here.
Ran hot now. Up, a headstand in the corner, and look at Royce Isaacs reverses it, pushes him over the ropes, and hangs up Vintage Dragon on the top rope.
Right in front of those young fans who definitely are here to see and support Vintage Dragon.
The young fans loving Vintage Dragon for his high-flying ability, but right now he has been grounded on the outside by Royce Isaacs. Don't forget that $sign.
Don't forget that $sign, because he is money.
Oh, that was a money chop right to the chest of Vintage Dragon, lighting up the pectoral muscle. Oh, and a stiff forearm. Right in the fan's lap here.
Here comes another one.
Oh, Vintage Dragon.
You hit him so hard the camera went blurry.
Vintage Dragon gonna slam face first off that apron. Again, like you said, the hardest part of the ring, just taking advantage of it, is Royce Isaacs.
And the whole time he's taking him around, he is just jaw-jacking him and the fans.
Like I said, Royce Isaacs does not care about the fans' opinion of him at all. He's just here to win and get paid. Take that money. But right now, Royce Isaacs in control, dominating this matchup. Oh, and Vintage Dragon face first, or almost throat first across that top guardrail.
Should have been wearing that mask. Might have protected him a little bit better.
Royce Isaacs tosses him back in the ring. Now just stalking him, setting him up here. What's he gonna go for here, Davey?
Ooh, vertical suplex.
Oh,
ooh, into a jackhammer.
Jackhammer maneuver. 1, 2, and how did that not finish him off? A jackhammer, and he kicked out.
Powerful move by a powerful man.
Royce Isaacs got in mind here. Not gonna lock him up for a Texas Cloverleaf in the middle of the ring. A move not seen very much lately, a Texas Cloverleaf, Davey.
Great ring positioning, not too far from the ropes, got him right in the middle, but Vintage is making a play for those
pulls
ropes.
it back in the middle. And Vintage Dragon is in trouble here. And now look at that, just putting the knee in the back of his shoulder blades. More pressure on him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see more action like this as Vintage Dragon crawls to the ropes. Our future events coming up November 18th in Merced, California, the American Legion Post 83. December 16th in Fresno City College Cafeteria. January 7th, we return to Hanford, California, the Hanford Civic Auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, get all your information on all these events and more at botw.tv. Get tickets at botw.tv/tickets.
Now Royce Isaacs just continuing to work on that back.
Setting him up now. Oh, Vintage Dragon landed on his feet and a shot of his own, trying to fight back here.
Versus it.
Coming off his Dragon. Oh, up and over again. Dragon almost too fast for Isaacs here. Slides underneath and oh! Takes him down. Vintage Dragon now in control, going for a cover. 1, 2, only 2 as Royce Isaacs kicks out.
Nuck in great position to make these calls. What is Vintage? He's getting the crowd behind him.
Vintage Dragon setting up for something here. What's he got in mind? Fireman's carry. Elbows from from Royce Isaacs, pushing him off now. Isaacs just cannot catch up to Vintage Dragon right now, who takes him in. Oh, Hurricanrana face buster. Cover. 1, 2, only 2, very close. Nuck's hand almost came down for the 3 count there.
That was very close, but Royce did all he could to kick out of that.
Royce Isaacs, the veteran, in there with another veteran, Vintage Dragon, and both men right now evenly matched. They're going back and forth. Vintage Dragon in control now.
He is just going right after him. There it is.
Again, it's like Royce Isaacs. Finally, Royce Isaacs catches up to him.
Wow, turned him inside out.
Lariat just took him into next week. Setting him up now for his overhead exploder suplex. Cover again, 1, 2, and only 2.
I thought for sure that was it.
Vintage Dragon showing heart here, kicking out at 2. Royce Isaacs perhaps calling for the end. Here we go, setting him up. Oh, chop. Royce Isaacs gotten him set up in the corner now.
Is he calling for a water?
Oh, took too much time gloating to the crowd there. Now Dragon gonna come off. Rolls through it though, and Dragon, Royce Isaacs may have hurt his knee. Royce Isaacs is calling Nuck Johnson over to check his knee. I didn't see what happened there, but look at Vintage Dragon does not want to. Oh, wait, Royce Isaacs! He had something in his hand.
Looked like a foreign object there.
Royce Isaacs looks like he had a fist pack in his hand there. And oh! Slamming him down. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Royce Isaacs steals it. Royce Isaacs had something in his hand. No, wait, Nuck Johnson just found it now.
Like I said, let's see what Nuck has to say.
He's waving his hands like he's waving it off here. Royce Isaacs asking what's going on. Royce Isaacs definitely used something in his hand to get the victory here.
Referee Nuck Johnson has reversed the decision. Therefore, your winner by disqualification, Vintage Dragon.
Nuck Johnson has reversed the decision and given the victory to Vintage Dragon. A great call from our official here in this matchup.
He just notified me that once he made the 3 count. Oh no!
Royce Isaacs not happy with that result, and look at that again, just slamming him down. And Royce Isaacs has lost it.
Talk about a sore loser.
That's just the thing, though. He had won this matchup, and then the decision was reversed because he had used a foreign object to pick up the victory. But Royce Isaacs not happy. But hey, he's still gonna get paid either way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more Best of the West edition as Royce Isaacs just laid out your winner, Vintage Dragon, here from the Bakersfield Dome. We'll be right back with more from Best of the West Ignition.
Life is a funny thing. You see, when a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, it is beautiful. But he cannot go back and tell all the other caterpillars what he has become. That is life's sixth sense of humor. Like Rayne, when I see you in the ring, when the warlord of weird Sinn, Bodhi, sees you in the ring, my little caterpillar. I'm gonna spin my cocoon. I'm gonna bury you deep. And when you suffocate, and you black out, and you wake up, and I've turned you into a butterfly. You're never gonna be able to tell all the other wrestlers what you become. But I'll still be there, spinning my cocoons. And it's all gonna happen in Best of the West. Bakersfield home. October 15th. Do I look like I'm clowning
Best of the West fans, this is J.R. Kratos, and you are now tuned in to Best of the West.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Best of the West edition for the Bakersfield Dome. Let's send it to Davey Dangerously in the ring.
Introducing first, from the lost coast of Arcata, California, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the California Black Sheep.
And referee Stephen Landis again stealing somebody's entrance here. He'll be in control of this matchup if you want to say that Stephen Landis is ever in control. And here comes Money Mike Rayne, the California Black Sheep. He's got a lot of nicknames, and another nickname is
Time's ticking, days go by. That title has come home to the California Black Sheep.
Another nickname is the #1 contender to the Best of the West heavyweight title. He earned a shot with a victory over Johnny Butabi in a best-of-5 series at Reckless. A gruesome, grueling best-of-5 series, very physical. Those two men almost killed each other. But Mike Rayne, with the help of Steven Tresario, pulled out the victory. But he is saying he is holding on to that #1 contendership, choosing his spot. Not gonna tell Sinn, or excuse me, not gonna tell Funny Bone when he's gonna cash that title match in. Mike Rayne, as usual, hearing the chorus of boos here in Bakersfield. Here comes the Warlord. Oh, hi, Mom. Here comes the Warlord of Weird, Sinn Bodhi, former WWE superstar, but definitely a different persona than what he used to have in WWE. Sinn Bodhi, this man, let's just call it how it is. He's a freak. Well, welcome back to the announce table, Davey Dangerously. This match is going to get weird.
It's going to get weird because Sinn Bodhi is the Warlord of Weird, and he is one physical entertainer.
That just twitching and scratching the top of his head. Now asking the crowd for ready. Sinn Bodhi. This man is just demented. Look at that. Just playing around.
Mind games with Mike Rayne, the #1 contender.
Mike Rayne, a very hard competitor to play mind games with, a veteran of almost 15 years in this business. But Sinn Bodhi is definitely in his head right now.
Steven Landis is going to have a job ahead of him tonight in this match for sure.
Steven Landis. How you guys doing? Okay, Sinn Bodhi giving me nightmares right now. He said Steven Landis in control of this matchup.
He sure wasn't in control of that entrance.
Yeah, Steven Landis photobombing an entrance again. Second week in a row, Steven Landis.
Can't win them all.
Last week he came out with the Rock of Love, Billy Blade. All three of them combined with 26 inches. 23 from just the, the Rock of Love and Richie Slade. So what's that say about Landis?
Well, I mean, no comment.
Kid show.
Oh, you gotta check the bunny, Steven Landis.
Speaking of kid show.
Gotta check the bunnies, Landis.
Hunter and Stephanie. He calls his stuffed animals on his boot. Hunter and Stephanie.
I'm not even gonna touch that at all.
I don't want to touch Sinn Bodhi at all. Mike Rayne doesn't either as he's rolling out.
Looks like Mike Rayne is playing a little mind games with Sinn Bodhi.
I don't know if it's so much mind games or Mike Rayne's just not know what the hell to think right now. And is at the 4 count, but I don't think Mike Rayne's going to stay up to 10. Just kind of taking his time here. It's going to be a physical matchup. Money Mike Rayne versus Sinn Bodhi. Waiting to lock up here. Just having us all wait.
A little weary of his opponent, but
what's Jew? Look at him.
Absolutely.
So finally, they lock up in the middle of the ring.
And again with the lockup.
Not just a lockup, a very strong lockup between the two. This time, Sinn Bodhi ducks underneath. Lock up again, middle of the ring, and Mike Rayne getting control, pushing Sinn into the corner.
He is the #1 contender for a reason. Whoa, wild shot there.
Sinn Bodhi with a backstroke away from him. Headlock from Mike Rayne, middle of the ring. Sinn Bodhi trying to get out of it, pushing his arms out. He locks it right back in, does Mike Rayne.
Just toying with Money Mike Rayne, the California Black Sheep man.
Slapping him in the stomach, laughing about it. The crowd loving it here. Sinn Bodhi.
Is he playing a beat on Mike's body here? What's going on?
Mike Rayne does not know what to think, and now getting pushed into the ropes, sent off by Bodhi. And a shoulder tackle, nobody budges.
There goes the backstroke again.
Sinn Bodhi is a freak. I'm sorry, but Sinn Bodhi is just a freak.
You heard my announcement. He said coming in tonight at 666 donuts. You could tell by the trunks he is not lying. There's donuts all over right in front of Hunter and Stephanie.
Hunter and Stephanie again coming off the ropes. Shoulder tackle this time takes Mike Rayne down. Mike Rayne scurries into the corner there. Sinn Bodhi asking if they're having fun. The kids loving Sinn Bodhi, which is kind of a surprise here.
You would think they'd be scared of him. A lot of the competitors are a little bit wary of Sinn Bodhi.
Bodhi do another tie-up in the middle of the ring. Headlock. Wrenching it in on Mike Rayne. Now Mike trying to fight out of it. Grabbing the wrist. Sinn Bodhi is convulsing. He's convulsing.
That's one way to get out of the... Oh.
I think Mike Rayne was just scared to death right there and let go.
Back to the headlock. Test of strength here.
Oh, shot right to the gut. Now Mike Rayne's going to take it physical. Enough with the chain wrestling. Sinn Bodhi out of it behind. Going for a body slam of his own, and then he connects right in the middle of the ring. Sinn Bodhi might fall over.
Uh-oh. We've seen this before. It's not a pleasant trip.
Oh, God, no. Mike Rayne, get out of there, Mike. Mike!
Funnel cake
Oh,
time.
no!
Oh, that's, no.
Oh! Mike Rayne's face was in Sinn Bodhi's ass. He called it a funnel cake.
I saw no powdered sugar.
Mike Rayne.
And look at him just hanging over the ropes.
Mike Rayne's about ready to vomit in the crowd, the front row here. And, oh, my God. Oh! He takes a shot right to the face.
Go to the outside now.
Oh, connects, and Mike's right back out again.
The crowd's having fun. Mike Rayne is not having fun.
And Mike Rayne is all out of sorts here. Since the beginning of the match, that time he kicks him right in the side of the face.
And a kid taking a shot at Mike Rayne at ringside.
Mike Rayne, enough playing around. Oh, right back. Breaks up the count as Mike Rayne. Oh, come back in now.
Steven Landis needs to get control of this match.
Picking up Sinn Bodhi in the corner. Will Mike break it here? Up to 3, 4, and finally does break it. Oh. Cover 1, 2, and it gets the left shoulder up.
Asking Landis that slow count there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see more action like this, Best of the West is coming to a town near you. On November 18th, Merced, California, the American Legion Post 83. December 16th, Fresno City College Cafeteria. January 7th, the Hanford Civic Center Auditorium. Go to go to botw.tv for more information. botw.tv/tickets to get tickets today. As Sinn Bodhi keeps the hand up.
Uh-oh. He's getting the crowd behind him.
Sinn Bodhi. Oh! Jawjacker gets Mike Rayne off of him. Oh, and just a shot to the face. Takes Sinn Bodhi down. Cover. This might be it. 1, 2, only 2.
There's a reason why Mike Rayne is the #1 contender for the Best of the West Heavyweight Championship. That is one of the shots right there.
Oh, but Sinn Bodhi answers with an uppercut. Misses a chop. Mike kicks him in the side, right in the kidney. Oh, now Sinn Bodhi is just hanging upside down again.
Teeter-totter effect.
This time Sinn Bodhi, oh.
Landis is nowhere to be found.
This time Sinn Bodhi is teetering on the ropes, and it's not by his own accord. It takes a back elbow to Mike Rayne. Kick to the gut. Step up Insaguri. Catches Sinn Bodhi in the head. Cover 1, 2, only 2. Had the near leg hooked.
Sinn Bodhi is not going to go out like that. He is a veteran of many years in this sport. He is not just going to go out like that.
Sinn Bodhi, one of the very best of the West, and you can see all the best of the West every Tuesday night on Fight TV. Go to botw.tv for information on how to download the Fight app, and a shot by Mike Rayne every Saturday on YouTube as well at 7 p.m. Again, go to botw.tv for all information on where you can catch Best of the West next.
Sinn Bodhi just raking his chest, raking his back, doing anything he can to gain the momentum. Right down in the stomach right here with those shoulder blocks.
Driving Mike Rayne in the corner. This time catches a knee to the side of the face. Sinn Bodhi
Doesn't know where he is, but I guess he doesn't know where he is all the time.
Look at that face. Look at his face. He's choking him over the ropes.
It's like candy corn right there.
Mind your own business, right?
Yeah, Landis, mind your own business.
Oh, shot right to the gut. Oh, and a forearm answering. Landis better get control of this matchup. About ready to break open here. Oh,
now it's getting physical.
Oh, right back to Sinn Bodhi. Both these men evenly matched, just kicking it to each other, and a headbutt connects. Look at them go back and forth here, Davey. These two men are beating the hell out of each other, and a shot by Mike Rayne stuns Sinn Bodhi.
Ooh, back in the corner with those nasty chops. Now Mike Rayne is going up. Wow, punch after punch after punch. Landis making the count. Oh.
Tucking his head in on the turnbuckle. What's he got in mind here?
Very innovative move there.
Backstrokes out again, and this time it's, oh! Kick right to the face. Mike Rayne had no way of getting out of that.
I have never seen that ever in my life.
Like he's kicking a damn field goal.
And the crowd is eating it up here live in the Bakersfield Dome.
Mike Rayne is out on his feet.
Just feeding off this crowd is Sinn Bodhi. There's another one.
Straight shots, jabs right to the face.
He's setting him up for something here.
Jab after jab. What's he?
Little son of a plumber action here.
His own version of it. Oh, well, and the Enzo Amore. Oh,
there it is.
elbow right to the bionic elbow to the head. Shades of Dusty Rhodes. Now asking the crowd, what's he got in mind here? And he choke slammed himself right on Mike Rayne's solar plexus.
It's a lot of weight, 666 donuts.
Two and only two. 666 donuts. Did he count them all himself?
I mean, I'm sure he did. He wouldn't lie to me.
Well, I don't know. I would put it past Sinn Bodhi lying to you, David Dangerously.
Oh.
Misses the kick. And Bodhi, just a stiff forearm right to the face of Mike Rayne. Cover. 1, 2, only two. Again, he gets the shoulder up somehow.
No wasted motion here. See what Sinn Bodhi has going on here. Setting him up for something. Oh, you can't see me. Is he going for an attitude adjustment?
Stephanie and Hunter would be proud. Wait a minute. Airplane spin.
Well, I think that. Oh, he got himself dizzy.
Sinn Bodhi.
Backstroking his way back.
Now for a suplex and connects. Oh, almost into the corner there.
Bodhi is dizzy himself. He's kind of off balance here. And that's saying something.
Asking for it again here. Can this be it this time? No, wait. Mike Rayne rolls him up. Cover. He's got the tights. 1, 2, 3. Mike Rayne wins it. Mike Rayne had the tights. Mike Rayne stole this matchup, and Sinn Bodhi is not going to take that. Mike Rayne definitely had the tights when he rolled Sinn Bodhi up. But hey, Mike Rayne picks up the victory. Doesn't look like Mike Rayne's the winner right now, though, Davey.
Yeah, he is the victor, but he is definitely the worse for wear. Steven Landis getting the hell out of the ring after Sinn Bodhi backstroked his way.
About time Steven Landis gets the hell out of the way. Photobombing people's entrances.
2 weeks in a row. Now Mike Rayne just telling him to get the hell out of here. We don't blame him. He still is your #1 contender for the Best in the West Heavyweight Championship.
When is he going to cash that #1 contendership in? How long is he going to hold on to this thing?
As long as he wants.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner here tonight, Money Mike Rayne. We'll be back with more Best in the West Ignition on the Fight TV app.
What's up? It's Mr. Athletic Jeff Cobb here, and you're watching Best of the West.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Best of the West Ignition. Let's send it to Davey in the ring for this tag team title matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the tag team titles. Of course, Diablo, Azteca, and Wild Horse earned their tag team title match because Wild Horse pinned Marcus Eriks in Merced, California, Marcus Eriks' hometown, to earn a chance at the Best of the West tag team titles. This is not a one-on-one matchup tonight. It is S&M versus Wild Horse and Diablo Azteca. We'll see if Wild Horse and Diablo Azteca can have the same luck that Wild Horse had by himself, taking the team of S&M. Here comes the Best of the West Tag Team Champions. Marcus, Eriks, and Sledge together, they are called S&M. They have been the Tag Team Champions for a number of months now. This team, who has gelled perfectly as a tag team over the last year and a half, never tagged before the first time a year and a half ago, but now a well-cohesive team. Davey, welcome back to the announce desk for this tag team title match.
This is going to be an awesome match. Wild Horse and El Diablo Azteca have become an awesome force as a tag team, and the same goes with the tag team champs S&M. It's going to be a great match tonight in your main event.
Both these teams were singles competitors who came together and have gelled as tag teams since that time they first teamed up.
I had a chance to interview S&M before this match. They actually talked about how they were singles competitors. They teamed up at the very first Best of the West event. Now they are in the best shape of their life, and they are the Best of the West Tag Team Champions.
Both these guys have lost an insane amount of weight, great shape, but hey, Diablo Azteca and Wild Horse are no slouches themselves. Where can you see that interview, Davey?
You can see that at www.youtube/TheRingCrew.
Actually, the Ring Crew YouTube show at their YouTube channel featuring our very own Davey Dangerously.
Thank you for the plug.
The arm ringers, the bell rings to start this matchup. Marcus Eriks starting off against Wild Horse. These two guys in that match that got Diablo Azteca and Wild Horse the #1 contendership back in Merced. As Wild Horse actually made Marcus Eriks tap out in that match.
He did in his brand new submission hold that he learned from Jake the Snake Roberts. He's calling it the Copperhead Clutch.
Copperhead Clutch. Well, that Copperhead Clutch very effective as it made Marcus Eriks submit. You know it's got to be effective if he's going to submit in his hometown. Looks like he's going for like a standing version of a Cobra Clutch here. Standing version of the Copper Clutch maybe. And a deep arm drag from Marcus Eriks. Gets out of it. Back elbow, Marcus Eriks fired up now, and a big drop kick by Marcus Eriks, leaving his feet.
Marcus Eriks has a score to settle after that loss in his hometown. Looking to take it out on Wild Horse.
And here comes the big metalhead maniac Sledge. This guy, great shape now, has lost what, 50 pounds?
50 pounds and I believe 6 or 8 months.
I mean, Sledge is in the best shape of his life, best shape of his career, definitely.
It's definitely showing right here in the Bakersfield Dome.
He is a monster of a man still. Whipping off Wild Horse from the corner, coming after him, Sledge, back elbow. Setting up for that back Insecurity kick.
That is one devastating maneuver.
And down goes Wild Horse.
Right in his face.
Cover 1, 2, and only 2. Nuck
Sledge.
says only 2.
Yep. Sledge asking Nuck. He thought it was 3, but no, it was only 2.
Good to see that Nuck Johnson knows how to make an entrance. Didn't photobomb the entranceway.
Well,
somebody else we know.
You know, Stephen Landis is story all unto himself.
Yes, he is. He definitely is. Double whip off coming. Sledge tucks underneath. And a double clothesline takes down both Diablo, Azteca, and Wild Horse, and brushing the shoulder off. Oh, and a big cane-like uppercut.
Good night, Diablo.
Just took Diablo Azteca off his feet there.
Sledge setting him up for what looks to be a vertical suplex. Getting the crowd behind him.
Gets him up. He's just gonna hold him there.
Shades of the British Bulldog right here.
Delayed vertical suplex in the middle of the ring at the historic Bakersfield Dome, and dropping him down. All the blood rushing to his head. You know that had to hurt.
And now, Sledge celebrating with the Azteca title, apparently.
Cover 1, 2, and only 2. Somehow Diablo Azteca just snakes out of it. Tagging back in Marcus Eriks.
These guys have really gelled as a team. These double team maneuvers.
Oh, big jumping back elbow, and a super kick connects. That may be it, guys. 1, 2, only 2, says Nuck Johnson. Big super kick, almost ended it there.
Marcus Eriks, super aggressive tonight. He's definitely looking to avenge that loss in his hometown.
Snap suplex in the middle of the ring, and a rear shin lock is going to wear down Diablo Azteca. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the future events for Best of the West coming up. November 18th, Merced, California, the American Legion Post 83. December 16th, Fresno, California, at the Fresno City College Cafeteria. January 7th, Hanford Civic Auditorium. We come back to Hanford again. You get all your information at botw.tv. Get your tickets at botw.tv/tickets as Marcus Eriks head first into the bottom turnbuckle.
We might see new tag team champions in Merced if S&M doesn't get things back in order.
And a big knee lift, taking Marcus Eriks down. Set up again for, just rushing the knee on his head this time.
Just taking liberties with Marcus Eriks here.
Surprised he didn't stab his knee with those spikes on his head, though. Coming off is Marcus Eriks. Double hip toss, up in the lights goes Marcus. Double chop.
Oh, these guys have really gelled as a team as well.
2 and only 2. Just like you said, both these teams have gelled so well in a short amount of time that they have teamed together. Of course, Marcus Eriks and Sledge only a year and a half, but Wild Horse Diablo Azteca even shorter time than that.
Marcus now off the rope.
And a one-man flapjack. Face first goes Marcus Eriks.
I think he broke one of his spikes on that one.
Only a 2 count. He gets the left shoulder of Sledge. Almost come in to break that one up. Got a little bit nervous there.
Now dragging him back to the corner. Makes the tag to El Diablo Azteca.
Remember, the tag team titles are on the line here in the Bakersfield Dome. Diablo Azteca elbow drop to Marcus Eriks. Who will be the tag team champions when we get to Merced? Ladies and gentlemen, we have to take a break. We'll be right back with more Best of the West Ignition. Don't go anywhere.
Let me talk to you. Right now you're watching Best of the West Wrestling and it's Eli Drake. Don't be a dummy, keep it right here. That's not an insult, that is just a fact of life. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Best of the West Ignition at the Bakersfield Dome. Diablo and Azteca in control as we show you the replay of what happened during the break. Diablo and Azteca with a knee to the face.
Just devastating to Marcus Eriks' face.
Now Diablo Azteca going to the second rope here. Coming off. Caught by Marcus Eriks. And just whipping him over.
Wow.
Almost a suplex type slam there. That was a beautiful maneuver by Marcus Eriks.
Took a lot out of both competitors here. Both of these guys need to get to their respective corners.
The guy who gets
that
to the
tag.
corner, the guy who gets to the corner may have the advantage here. Tag team titles are on the line. Both men tagged. Here comes Sledge and Wild Horse. Sledge knocks Wild Horse down. Knocks Diablo Azteca down. Back elbow to Wild Horse. Picking up Diablo Azteca. Oh, Wild Horse saves his tag team partner. Sledge.
Gets a boot to the gut for his troubles.
Throws him into his own partner, and oh, neckbreaker DDT combo from a metalhead maniac Sledge.
Sledge going for the cover now.
1, 2, and only 2. Sledge in the best shape of his life and looking better and better in the ring every time we see him, Davey.
He's in the gym every day, training, eating right, wrestling every weekend. Whipping him in the corner now.
Back elbow from Wild Horse to Marcus Eriks. And now takes Sledge up and over, and Wild Horse coming with them, it looks like.
All the way outside to the concrete here.
Sacrificing his well-being. And now Marcus Eriks catches Diablo Azteca. Azteca goes up behind. Eriks goes behind. Dragon suplex maybe, no. Diablo Azteca hooks the rope and takes a shot to the back for it.
There we go, Marcus back again.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful roll-up, cover one. Only a 1 count. Somehow Marcus Eriks got out of it. Hurricanrana. Marcus Eriks went face first into the mat, mixes a kick. Roll-up from Diablo Azteca. And now going on, fighting on the outside.
Wow, this action has broken all over the arena here.
What has Marcus Eriks got here? Beautiful move from Marcus Eriks. I have never seen that move before.
Almost like a spinning Russian leg sweep here.
Now, Wild Horse back in the ring. So is Sledge. Oh, and a thrust kick from Sledge.
He got all of that.
Setting him up here. This might be it. Forearm drops Wild Horse across the knees of Sledge, and an elbow drop off the top.
It's one of their finishers.
1, 2, 3, and they retain the tag team title. S&M have retained the Best of the West tag team titles here tonight, as Wild Horse and Diablo Azteca were definitely game and gave them a run for their money for those titles.
Sledge telling Marcus Eriks, great job on the match. Both teams worked excellent tonight. Fans are loving it. The kids are loving Marcus Eriks and Sledge.
Got a feel for Diablo Azteca and Wild Horse here. They put up a hell of a fight, but come up just short against the tag team champions.
Put in their hands in a show of respect.
Shake of the hand. That's good to see here at Best of the West. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Diablo Azteca and Wild Horse attack S&M from behind. Just when we thought they were... Oh man, they shook their hands and then attacked them from behind. Why would they do this, Davey?
I think they're a little bit upset that they came up short on this tag team championship victory.
Diablo Azteca and Wild Horse, are you kidding me? And now they're just gonna bail out of here. What a hell of a matchup. They're gonna pull something like that. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah, sad state of affairs. Hey, it is a Riku shirt. But back to the Best of the West Tag Team Champions. They've retained their titles tonight. They're going back to Merced with those titles. Marcus Eriks not down.
We'll be back in Merced November 18th. The Tag Team Champions will be in action against the Classic Connection. That's going to be a great matchup. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your main event of the evening. This is Matthew Sparks for Davey Dangerously at ringside. Thank you for watching Best of the West Ignition, and we will see you next week here on the Fight TV app and YouTube. We'll see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.